Have you been dealing with a lot of spam leads coming from your Google search campaigns lately and you can't figure out exactly what's causing it and how to stop it? In this video, I'm going to be talking about different things that you could be looking at inside of your Google Ads account to diagnose what could be causing the issue and also give you some potential fixes within the ad account, as well as different things that you could be doing outside of the ad account in order to completely eliminate spam leads. Usually, when I have clients reaching out about spam leads, 90% of the time, the issue is coming from Google Search Partners. Now, what is Google Search Partners? It is a network of websites that's partnered with Google, but it's not Google, where users are searching and your Google ads could be appearing on them. And you might be wondering, well, that wasn't my intent. I actually never wanted to serve on Google partner websites. I only wanted to serve on Google. Well, when you're setting up a Google ad campaign, if you didn't notice a specific setting and you didn't opt out of it, it's going to automatically opt you into it. So it's kind of one of those tricky things that if you don't know what you're doing, Google's just going to take you for a ride and opt you into this setting in order to allow you to serve traffic on their partner websites so that you could quote unquote get more traffic, but usually it's bad quality traffic. If you're running ads on Google, my thought is that your intent is to serve on the best quality Google Ads traffic, not junky traffic on the partners network. So let me show you how to check to ensure that you're opted out of that. So once you've logged into your Google Ads account, and this is an old dormant account from many years ago, I just pulled it up just to show you guys an example so you could follow along here. Go to the campaign that you would like to check to see if the search partners is enabled. Click on the gear icon on here called edit settings, and let the settings load. Then go to networks here and then click down, and if include Google search partners is checked, that means that that's probably what has been causing a lot of the spam leads. So make sure that this is not enabled or disabled, and you should be good to go and click save. You do not want to have that enabled. So that is the first thing that I want you to look at. The second thing that I want you to look at is tightening your targeting on Google Ads. Usually, when there's spam leads coming in, it might be because your targeting for keyword match types might be a little bit too loose. You might be using a ton of broad. You're not giving it enough exact match keywords to learn from in order to shape your broad keywords. So look at your search terms report under insights and reports and make sure that the quality of the traffic that you are appearing for is exactly what you intend to appear for. If not, add negative keywords to scope that traffic and make sure that you are targeting the best quality traffic as possible that your ideal customers would be searching for. Usually though, the issue that I find is using too broad of keywords and also not putting enough negative keywords in order to really tighten up the targeting. Now, the next things I'm going to be talking about actually have to do with features outside of the Google Ads platform that you could be looking at in order to reduce or eliminate spam leads, and that would be looking at your landing page. So I have pulled up a landing page. I didn't personally design this. This is just something that I found just doing a quick search. But one thing that you would want to look into is adding a reCAPTCHA or CAPTCHA form or CAPTCHA widget onto your form so that only real humans would be able to see this and click on it and then submit it. Versus bots, they wouldn't be able to be sophisticated enough to use this CAPTCHA form. So that's also another feature that could help with reducing bots or spam coming through. Something else in regards to the landing page or your form would be to create more filters on your form, creating more fields on your form to reduce the number of people actually submitting the form. Now, this might sound counterintuitive because you might be thinking, well, I don't want to reduce the number of people. You just want to reduce the spam. And by making it harder to fill out the form, you're actually making it so that it's harder for the spam to get through. And the people that actually go through and fill out everything are usually higher qualified than people that would fill out a shorter form anyway. So by asking more questions, that will tend to generate better quality coming from your forms. Now, this one, I'm pretty sure that this specific company experienced spam because they're asking quite a bit of questions: name, email, phone number, street address, city, service type, details, upload file. Honestly, I don't think it's important to ask people to upload files. I think that's a little too much. But because I'm seeing a reCAPTCHA form here and I'm seeing quite a bit of questions, they probably were hit with some type of spam in some way, shape, or form. So they really tried to buff up their form. I found this other addiction website that has a pretty detailed application. It's not super detailed, but it's got quite a bit of questions that it's asking here. So the more questions you ask, the lower your conversion rate. But usually the people that do fill out the form are going to be better qualified. So look at your landing page and your form and see if you could potentially make it longer in order to reduce spam coming in, and then also adding the reCAPTCHA form, which I'm also seeing here on this landing page. Something else that you could look at is using Microsoft Clarity. I already have a video on how to use Microsoft Clarity to block IP addresses. You might be familiar with ClickSeize or other IP blocking softwares, but I've actually found just using Microsoft Clarity to capture IPs is good and a free option, but it's going to be more manual to capture the IP addresses of suspicious activity and adding it as an account-based IP exclusion to block spam traffic from coming in. So by using Microsoft Clarity, you're going to be able to see the suspicious behavior happening on your website because they actually have free screen recordings of people behaving on your website, different sessions of people on your website, and if this behavior looks suspicious to you, or maybe they're spending less than 3 seconds, less than a second, then it's probably not qualified traffic anyway. You can get that IP address and block it directly in Google. Now, if someone's using a VPN, that's a different story. That's going to be harder to track down. So look into that. I already have a video on Microsoft Clarity and how to use it to block IPs and add IP exclusions. I'll drop it in the comments for you to check out below. Now, the last thing that I want to leave you at here in regards to spam leads is the best way to completely eliminate spam leads is to feed Google the best quality conversions. I talk about this on my channel. It's called bulletproof conversion tracking, and that also means passing back conversion signals to Google of conversions that actually meant something to you. Not just tracking every phone call that came in, not just tracking every single lead that came in. Because if you're tracking 1-second phone calls, 3-second phone calls, any lead that came in, what's going to happen is Google's going to start trying to get more of the bad quality and optimize more for the bad quality rather than the good quality. So there's a feature within Google Ads called offline conversion tracking that you can use. It's a little bit more of an advanced feature, but I highly recommend looking into it and using it, and I'm actually going to be creating some videos on offline conversion tracking pretty soon. But essentially what it is it's passing back quality data and conversion signals to Google, so Google knows, hey, this was a good quality lead, this lead turned into a sale, this lead was good, let's go and find more of that. And pretty much allowing Google to get those signals to use its AI to find more of those quality leads for you. So that's what I have for you today in terms of things that you could be looking at within the Google Ads platform and also outside of the Google Ads platform in order to reduce or completely eliminate spam leads. Try them out yourselves. Let me know if it works. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you need any help implementing any of these or would like an account audit or managed services. Check out the link below and I'd be more than happy to have a discussion with you.